Hey guys, Lorcan the Hedgehog here. Welcome back to another Simpsons type-up video here with Act 3 of the Bart Royale event. We're getting close to the last few weeks of this event, and probably the game will probably head back to normal. Because there's one thing I found out from the game is that there might be a chance of 3 non-playable characters coming out after the event ends, so that means the game is not on its final update or event or anything, it's still will be made. But nevertheless, let's collect the characters and buildings and so forth for Bart Royale, and let's just see how the plot and all that goes for this event. And I am aware that so far there's about 2 characters, 4 skins as of right now you can get in the game, but one character comes out later, and once that character comes out, that will be it for Bart Royale. And I'll probably make my review of the event in general in the new style I did with the Invasion Before Christmas review for this game. So let's get to it. So we have our newest currency, I guess it's gas cans, or something like that, I don't know. But first we have Peter and Peter. Set sail with these 2 dream boats. Peter and Pale are now available. So these 2 are from the Treehouse of Horror 27, where their thing was Lisa. They were there for Lisa when she was in the Hunger Games. I think I don't know what it's called. But instead of killing her, they act like the normal Hunger Games thing until Homer comes in and kills them. But now we have them as 2 characters, like the same as the say Ginger and Amber deal or something like that. These are 2 separate characters, they're not the same. But we have Peter. My name's Peter. I like the healthy bread. And here's Peter. My name is also Peter. I like the White Animals Right Organization. So that they're now the first 2 out of dystopian fighters, so that's cool that they have. But that's why we got all the prizes here. As well, there's new craftables for each act, I think. But I got bonus, 30% bonus for all the buildings, so that's one thing. I got no Wi-Fi. My iPad is dead. How is a bin watcher supposed to survive in his fortress? When my power workers frolicking in the play forts and bungling in jungle gyms, I switch my business plan from controlling all power to controlling all the water. The town will stand for it, and it will I. You're right, and rather the town will kneel. For you see, I have struck a deal with those ruffians you have cast aside. They'll protect me from your squabbles, and I'll provide them with the essence long denied for. I know. So we get another free land token there, but as well we get the next build. This one doesn't really follow the same. I wouldn't say follow the same exact structure as the because this time both adults and kids can fight back against this one. And it has a lot of defenses, so yeah, both the adults and kids can fight back. So for this part only, the adults can only defend their junk base, while the kids probably can only fortify their play scale. So yeah, the whole change up of the event is kinda changed because of this whole thing. But let's just check what Peter and Peter have first before we get to it. You know what, Peter? I've been thinking about how you're supposed to easily take it out the arena. Yeah, don't remind me. I was taken down holding a flower. Embarrassing. And all I had was a heap of leaves. The way I see it, we got a second chance of life, and we shouldn't waste it off for a love interest. You're right. We need to make the most out of it. So let's just check out what this guy Panda has for so hang on. Sorry. There's consider his new life opportunity, go on a field trip, train for love, to get a salad, teach gardening, ponder the life of human aggression, and sculpt his feelings, while Peter can consider his new life opportunities. Well, he can refresh Skeleton's suit, eat a meat lover burger, teach camouflage techniques, channel supposed aggression, and train to be a better warrior. So these two are there, and these two can help out with the event, attacking the ruffian fort. I don't know what's with me. So we can now have... Wait. Why is Burns still here? I mean, I know for the whole event he was able to help with fortifying and assaulting, but now, despite the fact the plot kind of goes, hey, Mr. Burns is sort of the bad guy. Well, sorta. I mean, the ruffians are still the bad guys, but it still has Mr. Burns involved. Yeah, he's fighting back using his health suit. I don't know. I'll just use these guys just to see what their animations are. I'm not sure if all people can still... this animation can give out all the people together, but it's worth a shot to see, and you can only go for a certain amount of people. But still, it's cool that, now that the kids and adults are now fighting. So I'm supposed to destroy 25 defenses things here. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to send out 25 characters to destroy this thing or not. Check. Yes. Oh wait, no. Destroy. Yeah. I think I was supposed to send out the characters to go destroy. But first off, let's see. Is there, I think that there's supposed to be new crafting. Yeah, here it is. Because I have a lot of... See, I'm going to actually speed up, get the ruffians fonts to actually the main percentage of the bonus gas cans, as it said there, so we can just also use like other few buildings for the other. I don't know if this will be enough. I think it should be enough. I should probably move over there because I want to see the animation tasks going off. That's enough. Move. Here so I can see the animations going off. I know I've seen it before, but it's just cool to see both the adults and kids do it at the same time. Move that over here. Come on, move over there. Come on. Me. That should be enough. So let's send more out to fight them. So let's send Homer, Bart. Oh, Grandpa, Wendell, because why not? I guess we'll send a few new characters to do this as much as I can, just for the animation tasks, and so just send everyone else out to kind of weird that, Burns can still help out, despite that he's supposedly the guy who caused this, but whatever. So, but it is cool to see both the adults and kids now team working together to stop this whole thing. So let's just speed up everybody, because I think this will be enough just to complete this first part of the act story. Since there's a lot of characters here already, so... I think that's way past enough for this. Let's enter just one more. Just one more. Send Homer to it, because Homer, why not? Why not the name? Stupid front. Hey. I said that here go. Let's teach them ruffians to mess with Springfield. Blast! Well, ruffians, what are you gonna do about it? He said, quit considering being employed towards our response and will determine upon completion of a proper hydration. Don't be just dilly-dallying the day. Hit them back, damage their hooves, and have them. You have all the water you can. So, now the ruffians attack the place. I was wondering what it was. Yeah, so now the ruffians are now attacking the plants. Now, so now I have to send out both the kids and adults now to fortify all the jeez, there's suddenly a lot of them. I must have been busy just looking at the ruffian HQ there to really pay attention, so I had to make every kid and adult defend their particular locations. For this part, I keep going for the other ones. I keep going for those two characters as quest lines instead of the main goal. So for now, I'm just going to first check on the new items store in the game. So I'm already up to nearly the first one. The skin for the building. And I put the decoration. Considering repairing that statue is really starting to eat my beliefsments. And that's all it is. It's just destroy a skin for the Jebediah Springfield statue, and not really worth it if you ask me. Another free land token. I actually don't really know if I should just complete the event now, because it's not really that much. Now or not, because I don't know how long this is, but still. I'll save it. Okay, so I got the Blooming Lad building here for. I think I was also just given a Lord Lad Donuts building as well. And that's actually kind of cool now, because that's been a premium building since I think the beginning of the game. So now it's giving them now. It's cool. You maniacs! You blew up a fine citizen, an innocent Lad. Lord, oh, whatever. Might as well just go. You know what? I hate to do it. I know this is fast for me, but it's just not that much. No! But it's just act in general, so I'm just going to might as well just complete this whole event in just this one video. I'll try to anyway. But anyway, we got Emperor Mo. I don't like to brag, but I'm now the Emperor of Springfield. Funny enough, I've just been watching the Simpsons movie lately. So it's kind of cool now that you can get this. Hey Bart, Keep! Where's the beer I haven't asked for yet, but we're thinking about? You know, where is it already? Listen, Homer. I'm not some lowlife, minion raid boo slinger you can boss around. On second thought, I am all those things. You know, I think it's time for some coincidental boosting over here. Time to break out the old Emperor get-up from where I was running the town, reminding people how I helped them through tough times. So I have to free mode to see what that skin is and what it does. This whole entire prize is mostly building skins. That's really about the except for this one. This one seems to be an actual building for not a skin for the Mr. Bunny, which is cool. No. So we got the waterborne burns. The last one standing on the pile of floating chums will win a day and will come with fun and my personal resort. And this one takes 4 hours to build as well. I don't know why this is mostly. There we go. Smithers, is there snowing indoors? I'm surrounded by white flakes. No, sir. It appears your skin is in shed circle. Ah, and it's time for a webinar cycle. Now, which match did I hide my portable intention of youth again? I'll just take a look at them after just speeding up the adults and kids for this, the main stories, the main acts thing. Sure, a lot of people, okay? It's just they're like, I don't know what's going on, and I'm just here wiggling my tentacles. Entire kids' toy, niggy jiggy. Lost. Adults. Millhouse, you're always the one left behind. All this fighting is thirsty work. Mo, did you deliver? Sure, but you should know that given the stronghold burns he has on water, People have been turning your favorite surds into hydrating. Finally, all that uppity types is gonna go look at old Mo in his good eye and ask for help. What am I saying? I got no good eye. They're both dead. So I was supposed, like the other few events, I was supposed to let the last few acts with the ninjas and supposed to unlock their skins in order to continue on with the event. So maybe, you have time for Emperor Mo there. So
hey everybody! Is anyone going to stop this? It's turning Springfield into a dystopian nightmare.
Hey, some of us is doing quite well in a society that non-can speak.
At the expense of everyone else?
Well, little Sally socialists, that's not how the world works. Everyone desires something, and anyone controls what the desire just rises on top of the heap. And then they can crush that heap.
Bart?
So while Lisa's doing that, I'm just going to check the burns. Skins. Alright, so I'm just going to check. This was his. So he's hydrate, front, plain hydrogen, buy and empty all the water bottles. Sleep on the waterbed. Water. So we're just gonna make Burns do that. Now look at Emperor Mo. So we're just gonna look at what he has. So he can defend his tile, serve his kingdom, sit upon the potionless throne with cycle bottles thrown at him, try to oversee public pensions. So we're just gonna make Mo do that. And Lisa speed up her thing as well. I'll just send these two guys to do their 2 bits, because that's probably got edge for now. Oh, I know it's only one video, but it's not really much in this whole act in general. Outside, we have to wait until the fridge guy comes out later on, and then that's the end for this whole Bart Royale event.
Similar where we having food, water, and power. People are happier fighting and living a practical medieval world. It's almost like Game of Thrones here. Of course, everyone goes crazy watching it, and they'll get accepted in the next season, hesitating the next season. That's it.
Well, they couldn't say Game of Thrones properly, so they had to do that.
But, Dad, if this fighting isn't settled, you both suffer the consequences.
What consequences could we suffer? Knee scrapes, torn pants?
Big deal. Someone might actually see my underwear. If this fighting doesn't end, everyone involved will miss out on the next season of Game of Thrones.
DVR will record it. We won't miss a thing.
I will yell out the endings and spoil every episode.
This isn't it. I just had to check all of them. Sometimes I think it's hardly worth having a dozen mentions. I have to make the Simpsons settle the differences.
Better than my normal
all of them for some reason. Most of them really didn't have anything to do. I think that's just enough. So I don't know why the other Simpsons out of home about me. They're the only ones to give out the currencies events. Well, even Grandpa could do it, but whatever. Let's end this event.
I'm glad everyone settled their differences, and we worked it out in a way of Lucy and her friends to watch as well. Now, I can look forward to a normal life. At least what passes as normal in Springfield anyway. We don't miss a moment streaming from the library. Sure, I'll be watching a few tree limbs outside Homer's bedroom window every week.
The dragons are the coolest.
No way, man. The zombies are the coolest.
Jugs, I'll zombie you. So we have to complete the story, keep playing ruffians and assaulting to expand your bets. So that's it. I didn't expect to do this whole event, this whole act in one video, but because there just isn't that much really available, I can't really do much. So well, the Ruffian 4 can still be repaired in about 4 hours, so you can still send out your adults and kids to fight. As well, you can still fortify for the kids' places, so that's cool that you can do. And you have a few characters to go through with Peters, Mo, and Mr. Burns, and later the last guy for the event to finish this off in the dystopian fighters category, and that is, let's go down to the very end of this whole selection. This refrigerator guy, I still don't know his name. Bellafine's or I don't know, who cares. He's our last character to get, and he'll be out in a few days, so that'll be the last video of the Simpsons tap out events for the okay event, not perfect, but I like it. It's an okay event without some hiccups, so yeah, that's about it. For now, I'm sorry for making this one video only, but whatever. Gives me something to do. Right then, so I'll see you guys till the next video. See you guys later.